MrBeast just did something wild. He opened his own theme park in Dubai. Can you believe that? It's called Beast World, a massive real-life amusement park sitting right in the middle of the desert. This isn't just some small YouTuber stunt. It's billionaire-level energy, straight-up proof that he's turned his online fame into a full-blown empire. But here's the twist. This whole move actually proves DanTDM might have been right all along. Remember when Dan said creators like MrBeast were just selling junk to kids for money? Well, fast forward a year, and now the guy's got a theme park, funded by one of the richest governments on Earth. The internet's going wild over it, and honestly, this might be one of the biggest flexes we've ever seen.
Massive announcement! I'm opening a theme park in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on November 13th. People ask me all the time, MrBeast, I want to compete in one of your videos. Well, now you can. This theme park is filled with some of the craziest challenges and most insane prizes we have ever given away. Like all theme parks, we have roller coasters, we have drop towers, we have all that usual stuff. But in Beastland, we also have custom-made games that are inspired off our YouTube channel. This theme park is gonna blow your mind, and tickets literally just went live. Beastland opens on November 13th as part of Riyadh season. You can book your tickets through WeBook. Guys, this is gonna be awesome. I'll be there opening day. Make sure you buy your tickets before they sell out.
So how did we go from Lunch League to Beast World Dubai? It all started with that so-called Healthy Lunchables knockoff, then those AI-generated thumbnails, and now we've landed at a full-blown MrBeast theme park. Every YouTuber who's ever called him out seems to be getting proven right, one move at a time. Just a few days ago, MrBeast dropped the bomb. He's officially launching a real-life amusement park in Dubai called Beast World. He even posted, "Next week Beastland, our brand new theme park, opens. We built custom games modeled after our videos that don't exist anywhere else, and we'll have the world's largest prize war." That's wild. He's calling it Disneyland for people with ADHD, and honestly, that's kinda accurate. Imagine stepping into a place where one ride's called Last to Leave the Roller Coaster wins $10,000, and another's Escape the Squid Game's Maze to win a Feastables bar. It's like his chaotic YouTube energy exploded straight into the real world. Pure madness in 4D. But here's where it starts getting complicated. The park's not just in Dubai, it's sitting inside Saudi Arabia's entertainment investment zone. When asked why there, Jimmy said, "It's in the middle of the world, so all my fans can visit easily." Sounds sweet on paper, right? Except he could have chosen literally anywhere else. Instead, he teamed up with one of the richest regions on the planet, a place famous for massive government-backed PR projects, buying Western influence, and being accused of serious human rights issues. So while everyone's hyped for Beast World, others are asking, what's the real price behind all that fun?
Dark secrets of the Qatar World Cup. The lack of human rights. Qatar still uses the kafala system. Essentially, this gives their employer control over their lives. They can take away their passport if they want to leave the country, forcing them to work in poor conditions and on a low wage. That low wage works out at about $275 per month. The Guardian reported that 6,500 migrants have died in Qatar since they won the bid for the World Cup in 2010. Whilst they are not all related to the World Cup, most of them were only there to build the infrastructure for it.
And here's where things get wild. Community notes came for MrBeast instantly. The internet wasted no time flagging him. To clear things up, he didn't just choose Saudi Arabia because it's in the middle for fans. Nope. Earlier this year, he signed a massive deal with the Saudi-funded Riyadh season, and Beastland was part of that agreement. So yeah, it's not about making it easy for everyone to visit. It's about the cash. Probably tens, maybe even hundreds of millions. Let's be real, this isn't some wholesome accessibility move. It's a massive money play disguised as global inclusivity. You can almost smell the cash stronger than that desert heat. And the location? That's where it gets even darker. The Middle East has a brutal history when it comes to major construction projects. When Qatar hosted the 2022 World Cup, reports claim thousands of migrant workers died under horrific, slave-like conditions just to build those stadiums. Now people are worried that the same kind of exploitative labor systems could be behind Beast World's flashy rides and shiny attractions. It's like MrBeast just flipped his script completely. He's officially entered what people online are calling his villain arc, going from giving away stacks of cash to fans, to building a billion-dollar empire that might be standing on some really questionable foundations. He went from "I gave away an island" to "I built my own kingdom." Please don't ask about the labor issues. The irony hits hard because this is the same guy who once said, "I don't care about money, I reinvest everything into my content." Back then, MrBeast was seen as the internet's golden boy, the generous YouTuber handing out $10,000 tips, funding wells, helping people see for the first time, spreading positivity everywhere. But now, he's looking less like a philanthropist and more like a walking Forbes cover, with critics wondering when the good guy disappeared behind the business empire.
Does money buy happiness? No, not. I mean, to a point, yes. Once you can take care of your health, you can take care of any immediate dangers, and you can take care of your family relatively. No, it doesn't. Those things do. When I first came into money, one of the first things I did was retire my mom, and that brought me tons of happiness. You know what I mean? And if my brother had a medical emergency and we couldn't afford it, and I made money to afford it, that'd bring tons of happiness. So once you take care of those basic necessities, so we'll say make over hypothetically $1 million, no, it really doesn't. Adding an extra zero, going from 10 million to 100 million or whatever it is, makes no difference.
Feastables Chocolate, Prime Collabs, Beast Burger, and then Lunchy, that so-called healthy snack for kids that aged worse than spoiled milk, and now Beast World, a full-on billionaire-backed theme park. It's wild how fast the brand that once stood for generosity turned into a symbol of corporate greed with a big smiley thumbnail slapped on top. And this is where DanTDM walks right back into the story. Back in 2024, when Lunchy first dropped, he fired off one simple tweet that blew up the internet. He said, "What happened to YouTubers, man? This is selling stuff for the sake of money. How does this benefit your fans? You're selling crap to kids who don't know better? Do better." He didn't tag anyone, didn't name names, but everyone knew exactly who he meant. And the crazy part? He was completely right. Lunchy wasn't some healthier alternative to Lunchables. It was a total knockoff, just with sleeker packaging and a Prime bottle taped on the side. It was literally 3 millionaires teaming up to sell junk food to kids, pretending it was good for them. Then came the mold scandal, people posting photos of rotten boxes only weeks after launch. Total disaster. But Dan didn't just call out that one product. He called out an entire shift in YouTube culture. He saw this coming from miles away. He predicted the day creators would stop acting like genuine entertainers and start moving like corporate CEOs, building empires instead of communities. And now, here we are. MrBeast has basically completed the prophecy, a massive amusement park built like a giant ad, where every ride screams brand deals and profit margins. And just like Dan predicted the greed, Jacksepticeye predicted the mindset. That now iconic detector clip has aged into a full-blown prophecy.
Now Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast? No. Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes. Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know. If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun. Ooh. Thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you?
He literally called out MrBeast for turning YouTube into a money and views machine, instead of a place to just have fun and be yourself. And honestly, that one line aged better than any YouTuber apology ever dropped. Look at YouTube now. It's flooded with MrBeast clones everywhere you scroll. Same exaggerated thumbnails, same lightning-fast pacing, same "I survived something crazy for 24 hours. Titles. It's like watching the same video over and over again, just with a different face. Every clip's chopped with 10 jump cuts per second, perfectly designed to keep your goldfish attention locked in. The originality that once made YouTube exciting, totally gone, replaced by a factory formula that prints views like money. MrBeast didn't just change the game, he turned the entire platform into a business model, and now he's taken that model to the next level, a real-life theme park built on algorithms and adrenaline. And it's not just DanTDM or Jacksepticeye who saw it coming, even PewDiePie, the original YouTube king himself, laughed when he saw that clip of MrBeast telling people to grind for 10 years straight. Pewds just shook his head because he knows the truth. It doesn't always work that way, man. Sometimes it just won't work out for you.
Over the span of a decade, a lot of people are very short-term sighted, but as long as you're innovating, adapting, reinvesting, I think if you do it intelligently.
Imagine like you're on 9 years, still no one gives a about your channel, and you're like, one more year, here we go, one more year, here we go.
Just look at PewDiePie. He got his money, dipped, and kept it chill. He's not out here stressing about topping his last video or launching a dozen new brands. Nah, he cashed out quietly, moved to Japan, and is living peacefully with his wife and kids. That's real success. Meanwhile, MrBeast seems trapped in a constant grind, selling something new every week, pushing products to kids, and stressing over what wild idea can top the last one. It's like he traded peace of mind for profit. See, MrBeast built his whole image on being different, the normal guy who stood apart from corporate sellouts, the dude who just wanted to make people happy while doing crazy stuff online. But somewhere along the way, he crossed the line. This isn't about hating on his success. It's about losing the authenticity that made people love him in the first place. DanTDM and Jacksepticeye weren't hating when they called it out. They were warning him, warning what happens when a creator forgets what made them a creator. You can build schools, give away houses, or even open a billion-dollar theme park, but the second your audience starts to feel like customers instead of fans, you've lost what made you special. And honestly, Beast World in Saudi Arabia doesn't feel like YouTube anymore. It feels like Disney meets YouTube, all branding and no heart. Let's step back and look at the last couple of years. It's a pattern you can't ignore. Feastables chocolate, Prime collabs, lunchy snacks, those AI thumbnails chasing perfect engagement, and now a mega theme park. Every few months, it's like he levels up his business empire, but levels down his credibility. At this point, it doesn't even feel like innovation. It feels like expansion for the sake of expansion, just selling more, pushing more, growing more, even if it means losing what made it genuine. And history shows this every single time. Every empire eventually loses touch with its people. MrBeast isn't there yet, but he's walking that road fast. He's not the villain here, just another creator getting lost in the corporate fog. But it's hard to deny that DanTDM, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie saw it coming before anyone else did. This isn't about MrBeast being evil. It's about the slow fade from creator to corporation. YouTube used to feel like connection. Raw, messy, personal. Now, it feels like construction. Polished, perfect, and profit-driven. When the world's biggest YouTuber opens a theme park in Dubai, it's not just another headline, it's the end of an era. The old YouTube, the one built on creativity and community, might be gone for good, and the billionaire era has officially begun. DanTDM, Jacksepticeye, and PewDiePie didn't hate MrBeast. They just read the signs before everyone else. And now, one theme park later, it's crystal clear they were right. Drop your thoughts down below. I actually read every single comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who still remembers the old YouTube days. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.